Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Falcons offense will be the first up today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Here comes the handoff. Powering through. He's got the first and still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Falcons hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Air Force. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership. These are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now the running back's got it again. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game. Defense taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Crosses the 10, and he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Catch made in space. Look out.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Movement here from the tight end. And here's the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make the play on this return. Now here comes the bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before. Gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. A new set of downs after that completion. The RPO caught to the right. And looking smarter right at the line for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes their way on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's an outbound, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Again, the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Falcons hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That ball snagged for a completion. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Falcons will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. Fire to the right side, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And he'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Snags the quick throw.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Now they call a run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the Falcons pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Continues the offense pushing the ball down the field. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And they keep this 11-play drive going. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for the first down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Air Force. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Went after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship.
The Falcons will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Wideouts now clustered. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Wants to throw it. He pulls in the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He's tackled, but now at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Makes the grab on the move. The reception gets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Ball handed to the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Falcons come to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw in the first play of the final quarter in this championship game. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Falcons have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Give up a big gain. But look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old rely.
Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Falcons.
Thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll hand it off. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The short completion of the tight end. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. In a conference conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. And the Falcons will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So,
they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Important second down play coming up. Grinding away with the running game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tailback's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff.